And hello everyone. Welcome to Kerbal Space Program 2. Oop. There we go. Okay, looks like things are working as usual. First time streaming a game, but looks fine. Finally, we are very excited. Let's see, just glance through all the settings. I guess this is all the difficulty settings right now. That's not a lot. Interesting. Flags. Ooh, I like this one. Let's go with that. Ooh, you can even set custom colors. Hello, hello. I don't really... Maybe I have to click. I guess I was expecting it to be for a flag or something, but I guess this is for something else. Let's go with... Oh. I didn't want... accent. There we go. First time user experience. I mean, might as well, so we know how it is, even if we don't need it. Start campaign? That's interesting. From what we read, we thought that there was neither campaign nor science yet implemented, so we'll see. Maybe that was just for the preview event and for early access they got something. Ooh, hello. Well, this is new. I love this.
Leaping forward into the cosmos. Since the dawn of Kerbal kind, we have looked to the sky and
also actual Kerbal voices.
Lie hidden in the darkness, like jewels never beheld. These untold
I mean, I guess you can hear Kerbals talking in the first one, but they don't say anything intelligible.
I think that might have been the only copy of the orientation film.
Who needs it anyway?
Slides, somewhere.
Who needs orientation?
Welcome to your first day running the Kerbal Space Program. This campus hosts the greatest ever gathering of astronomers, astronauts, and engineers. After years of focused effort, this collection of geniuses has created several very impressive things. We believe we have all the necessary pieces to take our first steps off the ground. The best way to advance our technologies further is to get up there and learn by doing.
Hell yes. Oh, I love the details of that.
Well, we also need somebody to help us out with the flying.
With the astronaut in space, you could see it was a thing taped on.
That's why you're here.
It's great.
My name is Paige, by the way. If you need any hints, feel free to visit me over at the training center. Everything in there is well padded, so it's a great place to get up and running. Welcome aboard!
A disorientation, the only orientation. Okay, now let's see. Oh, jeez. 40 FPS in KSC. I mean, this is in line from what we heard, but that's still rough. Also, I wonder what page stands for. Blah, blah, yeah. Okay, buttons here and no science center, yep. So I'm gonna guess we have everything unlocked, yep. Now, we could go like step by step, get something into orbit first, or we could just in our very first flight literally shoot for the moon. So that's what we're gonna do. Or rather, not MUN, but MINMAS. Let's see. Let's take maybe this. Ooh, interesting with the colors. Okay, now we have to learn. How do you... Okay. In KSP1, I believe, with mouse wheel scrolling, you could go up and down. Now we have to hold the mouse wheel and drag up and down. Okay. Also, like, I already love just the tags for the sizes of the parts and just generally being sorted. Now, I don't actually know what the size of this capsule is. MD probably, medium, I assume. So let's see. Yep. Okay. Now let's see. Do we have heat shields? In the preview, at least, heating wasn't yet a thing. So I don't even know if there's heat shields yet. Hot plate. Engine mount. Okay, yeah. Heat shields. Bloop. Decouplers. Medium. Oh, seriously, the sizing. Having the sizing there is great. Parachutes. Ground. Nah. Aerodynamics. Where are parachutes? Utility? Utility. There we are. Radial mount. Parachute. Let's see, reaction wheels. Do the capsules have reaction wheels? Doesn't say. So maybe they don't. Where were we? Utility? Yeah, utility. Oh. Oh, there we go. With shift you get additional info. Maybe it's, yeah, it has a reaction wheel. 12.5 kilonewtons. And let's see, what are these? 30. Yeah, it's probably going to be fine. We won't be relying too much on reaction wheels if things go according to plan. Okay. Do we have any science parts whatsoever? Probably not. Cargo bay. We have a cargo bay and a static antenna. Do we? Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Although I'm guessing the capsule also has an antenna included. Yeah, 50 megameters. Let's see. Communications. 200. Okay. I don't actually know how far out Minmus is. How do I even save a craft? There's a save button. Workspace, whatever. Fly save? I love that. Scott Manley reference. Perfect. Can I? There. Couple space center. Ooh, very. Oh, the transitions are so quick. I love it. Orbital. How really full on in meters? Okay, but that looks like 47 megameters to me. So 50 megameter antenna should actually be fine. So the capsule internal, but we can leave the extra antenna on there. That's fine. Oh, and the transition, you can directly transition to the VAB from there. I love it. And I think even here, Vehicle tracking. We could have immediately switched to the tracking station from here as well. It's some of these little features they make a big difference for how everything feels. Okay, yeah, let's leave the antenna there. Oh, I almost forgot about power. Let's add some solar panels. I don't think we need a lot. We're probably gonna be fine with 2 of these. Let's see. Let's put 2 on there. That's 2 kilowatt. How much power does this one need? One needs 500 watts. And the antenna needs nothing? Okay. Heat shields. Oh, I was searching for the reaction wheels, but we didn't add any extra. But yeah, I think we're fine. And this is one of those things that I hope they will make better, because this is kinda... The idea is nice, having all the parts to select them, but it can be a bit hard finding what you want. Now, engines. This is gonna be exciting. Okay, I'm just gonna look through all of them quickly. So 650 Labradoodle, very nice. 343 seconds, specific impulse. 310, 325, 340, 260. Oh, that's air breathing rapier engine. I think the Labradoodle is the most efficient engine there is. So that's interesting, although this one is much lighter and has 340 seconds instead of 343. So that's gonna be, honestly, Poodle. Poodle might be a good choice for this one. 3.6 kilometers per second. I don't think we get a thrust to weight ratio readout though. Do we get a mass readout for the craft anywhere? Engineer report. Oh, thrust weight. No, there we are. 0.5. That is perfectly fine. Let's see. If we reduce this, it does update. Yeah, so we get a burnout thrust weight of 1 and initial 0.5, but we're gonna... This one will be our space stage anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's gonna be fine. Okay. Time for some coupler action. Now, whoop. Different key bindings throwing me for a loop again. Actually, I want structural probably. I want an adapter to something bigger. There we go. And then we can use a large fuel tank. Also, I like that they went from just having a liquid fuel to now methane. Which is pretty much the fuel of the future. Like, many new rockets are using methalox these days. So having that as the fuel and having something specific instead of something super generic, I like it. And yeah, I think this one is intended for space planes. Hey, hey! Welcome to the stream. But yeah, these are the round tanks, so we want those. Solid fuel boosters, jet engines, monoprop, xenon, and hydrogen. I think these are both nuclear engines. Yep. So we do get 2 types of nuclear engines now. One big boy. Okay, first stage. Mammoth, that's 4 meganewtons. Yeah, this is clearly the high thrust engine here. Let's see. Engineer report 1.8. We can slap another fuel tank on there. Still 1.3. 1.3 is great. But we only have 8 kilometers per second. Man, it's been so long since we played vanilla KSP. I'm not even sure how much delta V we need. I think this is the perfect timing to whip out the trip planner, which is also new in Kerbal Space Program 2, where you can select where you want to go, and then you get told the delta V that you need with all the specifics. Oh yeah, 3.4 kilometers per second to go into orbit. That sounds familiar. So this one says we need 10 kilometers per second, and we have 8, and it says, I think not. I love that. Okay, 10. And because we're Kerbal Space Program, yeah, I know, right? It's such a good feature. It saves you, like, in the past. Wait. Oh, never mind. The trip planner is an idiot. It doesn't do aero braking, and I guess you can't manually edit this either. Like, we don't need this delta V to go back, and we don't. No, we do need this delta V, but we don't need this. But yeah, we basically need this, and then again these two, and then this again. I'm still gonna add some solid rocket boosters. A, because why not, and B, because jettisoning boosters is cool. And yeah, I really wish you could just select here disable aero braking. One of the mods in Kerbal Space Program 1 Transfer Window Planner just has a checkbox for aero braking or not. So then it could skip the curb in low orbit delta V. That's one tiny thing that I hope they're still gonna add that will massively improve how useful this is, because like this, I mean, it's still better than nothing. You can get a reminder for the delta V's of the individual steps, and you can then use those to calculate what you need, but yeah. The upside is it only takes a little bit of an improvement to make it much better. Now, some side decouplers. What the 400 kilogram decouplers? Those are chonkers. I mean, you know what? Why not? It's not like it makes a big difference for us here. Let's just use the gigantic ones. And then, I mean, while we're at it, let's slip on the biggest solid rocket boosters we have, and then also add some more liquid fuel while we're at it. Otherwise, we're gonna have too much thrust anyway. Okay, I think these are gonna be too big for us. Let's see, thrust to weight. Let's fix our staging. Like good Kerbal Space Program players. Scott Manley would be proud of us. Only one? How are we at only one? Really? Thrust to weight is 0.943. Why, if we add this engine on top, it barely goes up? There we go, 1.5. That sounds more like it. I also hope whichever fuel tank we messed with earlier, we maxed it with fuel again. Yeah, exactly, because it's early access, and like so much is missing still from this game that is planned, like multiplayer, campaigns, science, I mean the list goes on and on. So this tiny thing, I would be surprised if they didn't add it. And if we remember, we might even also post about that. But yeah, 1.5. I wonder what our thrust to weight will do if I add even another liquid tank. How are we doing? 1.3. That's honestly perfect. Let me just check the burn time for these. Oh, it doesn't say. Okay, they do burn 1.4 tons per second though, and they have 144 tons, so they will burn for 100 seconds, pretty much exactly. 100 seconds. Oh, and you don't get info for an engine by right-clicking it. Like thrust efficiency and stuff. I really hope they will also include that again. I have to look up here then. Propellants, 1.4 tons per second. And these tanks have, I think, large ones, 80 tons. 1.3, 100, 103. Yep. No, this should be good. Should be good. We're going to have a little bit low thrust to weight. Yeah, the colonies will also be really interesting in what they do with that. There's so many possibilities with ISRU and everything. Actually, I mean, I would be surprised. Yeah. ISRU is not in the game yet. Which is very fair. Like if I was making KSP2, that would also be relatively low on the list of things to include. Oh no, we need a medium. There we go. Nose cone for the solid rocket boosters. Then let's just move them around so they get detached like this. Honestly, while we're at it, let's add some separatrons. Yep, here they are. Can I... Is there no way for me to move the view from left to right? That's annoying, but okay. Ooh, we get double symmetry. Wait. Oh no, it's actually... I consider that broken. So if you do a 2 symmetry, you get 1 there, 1 over at the other booster. And if you do 3, you get a 3 symmetry on both. I want a 2 symmetry on both boosters, which does not work like this. Wait, I think I attached it wrong. There we go. Like this, and then like this. And it doesn't highlight in the staging when you hover over them. That also sucks. But it's them. I think that's our... Oh no, I was wrong. Where are these decouplers? Yeah, this whole view needs more highlighting. Oh, that's them. Lot of little things missing. Oh, and for proper realism, we're gonna ignite our liquid engine first, and then the SRBs later. In real life, you do that because if there's then any problem, you can just shut down the engine again and abort the launch. But once you light the solid rocket motors, there's no going back. So if you have both, you'll have a couple seconds of the liquid engines burning before the solids ignite. Those, I can combine those. Do we need RCS? I'm gonna guess the capsule has a little. RCS thrusters and no monopropellant tank, if I'm reading this correctly though. Let's see. Control orientation. Ooh, that's really cool. That you can invert that. Crew light, torque, all, torque authority, RCS thrust. What is advanced controls? Oh, okay. For excellent, excellent, excellent. I love it. Charge. Oh, no, there we are. Monopropellant. 120 kilograms. Again, we're not really planning to use them for anything, so it's probably going to be fine. Let's see. What's our delta V? 7? Only? Oh, I didn't want to launch. Also, yes, I was going to add struts. Also, I'm going to disable the hint tutorial mode. Oh no, did you really forget? Did you honestly forget? Okay, we have a ton. Let's see. Okay, I mean, we lost a little bit, but not much. But yeah, holy shit, going back to the VAB and it forgets your craft. Well, I'm glad this happened now and not when we lost anything much. The goal of this rocket is to land on Minmus and fly back. And yes, wiggly rockets. Okay, that got lost as well. Let's move those around. Separatrons. Boop. And boop. Separatrons, you go there. You go there. You combine. And then struts. Let's strut this baby. That's not what I wanted to do, game. How do I... No. Okay, then. Wait, what? Hang on. What? That's still there. Okay, but yeah. Another minor issue detected. Usually, if you alt-click a part, then you copy it. In the case of struts, that functionality also seems to be borked. So note to self, don't do that. Makes building just a little more cumbersome. And let's just add another strut like here. And then we'll see if that's enough. I could add some fins once again, because why not? For symmetry. Ooh, I haven't. There we go. Mass, center of drag, and thrust. Still no full and empty center of mass. That's also something that I wish they would add, because it's pretty darn important for designing rockets. In the first game, also you had to use a mod for that functionality, pretty much. Now, 7.1, is that really right? We had 8 earlier. Didn't we have 8 kilometers per second before? Oh, I know why. I know why. Because of the staging, and it thinks we're first burning the liquid and then the solid rocket. Yep. Okay. Well, at least now I know why it says that. But yeah. 9.4, we're gonna have like... I don't even know how much we actually needed. I think it was like 6 or 7 kilometers per second. So we're now way overkill. Oh, landing legs! I almost forgot landing legs. That would have been too classic, to be honest. But no, we will have landing legs. Probably not the gigantic ones. Yeah, those are 1 ton. But we saw those on a video. We haven't watched a lot of videos from others playing. But fuck me, do those landing legs look amazing. I can't wait having an excuse to make use of them. But yeah, wombats will do for now for us. Sure, 4. We have plenty delta V. We don't have to worry about the mass. Let's just check that we have the spacing. Yep. That'll work. Oh, the sounds as well when you extend or retract them. That's really cool. Okay, now I have one more question. Action groups? Anywhere? Action group manager. Because I want on custom 1. Oh, I guess they changed how that works. How do you... Oh, I guess I select them here. Okay. Toggle panel. Toggle panel. It doesn't do symmetry yet. One more thing that I hope they will add. Again, a thing that KSP1 did better. That automatically handled the symmetry for you. Landing gear should by default be G, so I think we're now ready. We got a heat shield, we got a parachute, we got comms, we got a reaction wheel and a capsule, RCS, we got plenty Delta V landing legs. Yep. Staging, let's do a last staging check. Always check your staging. Okay. Oh, Kerbals. Kerbal manager. Valentina. You don't get any more info on them. I wonder if jobs are a thing, like pilot, engineer, scientist. And yeah, that's valid. Like, it's gonna take quite a while until this game is like really polished. Although so far, I mean, to be fair, we haven't flown anything yet, but so far we haven't encountered anything that's too... Mittelskirmen! Oh, I love the name. And I guess they get automatically rehired, although I wish... Jerbas Kerman. Jebediah? No, Jerbas. Location. Wait, location A, location B. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I think it's time to launch. Let's go. There, the wobble has been vanquished. And we have 45 FPS on the pad. That's definitely not great, and it's also noticeably very stuttery. But we also have all the settings cranked so far, so that's valid. But also just look at how gorgeous everything is. Here, the launch pad with the flame diverter, the tower. Oh, it's so pretty. I just wish the tower was a bit closer. And here, there's some fuel tanks. There's also several launch pads around and several landing pads, several runways. It's gorgeous. I also like how a rocket stands out with the color scheme. Okay. Part manager. I wonder where we'll be able... Okay, that's the part manager. Resources. Wait, why are you only showing me electric charge and monoprop? Are you gonna show me like the main fuels? Oh, I guess they're here with the engine together. That's interesting. And here we get Delta V readout for everything and fuels. Okay, okay. Flight report, tracking station, map. Also definitely looks nicer here. We have clouds in vanilla. It looks so much better. It makes a huge difference. Yeah, it's so pretty. Hello, I want to go back. There we go. Time warp is here in the middle now. Okay, SAS. It's our SAS. Oh, we get an up-down prograde. South, north. Oh, that is so cool. And probably once you're in space, it'll change to normal and radial. Oh, I love this. And also our nav ball here. RCS is off. SAS is on. Full control. Apoapsis, periapsis readouts, yes. Oh, and timers. Oh, I love this. All of this here in the bottom left corner, I love all of this. Okay, enough swooning over instrumentation. Let's go. I have no idea where our throttle is. Oh, the throttle is here. And you can set it with the mouse like this. I'm gonna find so many more things that I love about this. Okay. Let's light this candle. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we get a countdown after pressing space. Oh, and the water deluge system. That is so cool. And there we go. Oh, look at that. So gorgeous. Oh, amazing. Oh, and look at the exhausts. Our main engine. Because it's under-expanded, you get the inwards and outwards thing. I wonder, as we go higher, this should go away. Now, how do I manually steer? I can't steer the rockets. That's a problem. I think... Wait, it doesn't... Pause. I need to look at the controls. Input. Pitch, yeah, that should be on the WASD keys. Why is it not working? Oh, no, I staged accidentally. I mean, not gonna lie. Oh, camera, we lost the camera. I have no idea how to go back with the camera. Jeez. No, I don't want to EVA. I mean, that is a very appropriate first launch as well. Jesus. Can I center on my capsule? There we go. Okay, going to map view resets it. Oh no, we lost the parachute. Never mind. How did we lose only the parachute? Oh my god. Well, and I have no control. No, I don't think so. I have no idea what's up with the controls. Unless our main engine did not actually have gimbal. I didn't check that. That's possible. No, it has gimbal. Then why is it not working? It doesn't move here visibly either. And like having SAS on or off also doesn't change anything. That's weird. I don't know what's up with that. But it's kind of a big problem, like not being able to control your rocket. I mean, I guess let's just try again and see what happens. Yeah, even here, I have no control. SAS off also doesn't do anything. Okay, those work. So the SAS modes work. But manual control? Is it just broken? I mean, that would be a pretty game-breaking thing to be broken at launch, even in early access. Oh god. Okay, our attempt to land on Minmus just got a lot harder with no manual control. Jeez. And we're also down to 22 FPS. That's rough. I think... Oh no. Okay, everything's fine. Okay, we're at 80 kilometers. Mach 2. And our solid rocket motors are almost burned out. I can't even rotate the rocket. Usually I would orient it so the solid rocket boosters will detach sideways, because this can cause problems. Okay, it worked at least. Boop. They booped each other. And yeah, oh my god. I still have no control. Too early access. Yeah. I mean, it's possible I'm missing something, but if there is, I don't know what. And there, yes, you see the exhaust much more expanded now that we're higher up. Also, oh, we're at 150 kilometers apoapsis. That is way more than enough. Let's time warp ahead some. Okay, 1 minute to apoapsis. Come on, gimbal. Get me prograde. Gimbal, please. Please, gimbal. Yeah. That's... Even now, even the SAS is just not working now. You can see the engine is gimbaling a little bit at times. The RCS might at least work. I wonder if it's just like gimbal and if reaction wheels will work. So we could try slapping on some reaction wheels and see if that does it. Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna revert this because, I mean, literally unflyable. But I wanna know if our next stage will work with gimbal. Nah. That's just broken. Wait, are we stuck? We might be stuck here as well. That's very interesting. Good old time warp. Time warp to get loose. And there we go. Now you can tell the reaction wheels and also probably RCS, now they work. But still no manual control. Okay, well, at least reaction wheels appear to work. Yes. Oh. There. I really do wonder who signed off on releasing the game while you literally can't manually control the rocket. That's pretty ridiculous, not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. No, that's ground. Wait, was it utility? Oh yeah, it was utility. So let's get a chunker reaction wheel in here. Or, you know, 2. And let's add another one here as well. Honestly, at this rate, we might need some batteries for all that juice. Let's get some of you. And now let's see if we can just brute force this with reaction wheels, which is definitely not silly. Bind it manually? But I mean, the key bindings... Oh, in the VAB maybe. That would be really weird. That would be really, really weird. I mean, it would be nice generally having the option to bind, to have specific key bindings for individual crafts, but also the defaults should just work. And like this, I'm pretty sure this is just action groups. Yeah. Oh wait, the gear action group was also not filled by default? Okay. Toggle, not extend. SAS. Wait, what? Yeah, you can toggle them, but I mean, we want them to be always active anyway. It's still weird having an SAS action group there. Break support. Yeah. Let's just try this. If you can brute force with reaction gears, that's something at least. The gimbal should just be on the default WASD keys for pitch and yaw. That should gimbal the engines. And it's also definitely enabled here. That's something we did check. It's also weird that this doesn't lock in the SAS here. It would be kind of nice having a visual countdown as well, because it's just incurable and you have no idea what they're saying. Now, do we have control? I don't think we do. Or, okay, a little bit, yeah. It's just gonna have to do. And then here the gimbal kicks in when we actually use the SAS. Also, we're going way too south. I'm gonna see if I can get that back on track. Or I could add steerable fins, aero surfaces. I mean, there's no way to like have individual key bindings for like engine gimbal specifically, so it should be the WASD. That's exactly what WASD is for. yeah, that inclination is awful. Oh, there we go. Just a little bit. Oh no. Oh no. That's so silly. That. Oh. Booster sap. There we go. Like, I have to disable the prograde to try and orient just using the weak reaction wheels. But then the aero forces are too big to overcome and the rocket spirals out of control. Like this. Oh, I pressed space by accident. I don't even know what I was just trying to do. Either way, I'm gonna add control surfaces. That should help in the early phases of flight. I can't believe it takes so much effort to just try and get this to work when it's built so it should work. Hey, hey. Okay. Let's get rid of these. And, oh, really? Why did you zoom there? And let's get some control surfaces there. Medium all-moving control surface. That sounds lovely. Okay, that looks like total overkill, but whatever. Let's check their settings. By default, active for all, 20 degrees control authority. That's a bit much. But we'd also have to change all of them individually, so I won't bother. Let's just try this. And if control surfaces... No, control surfaces can't be borked. I know that some people have flown planes already, so control surfaces need to work. Let's see. Yes, look at them. And with... but we again have no manual control. Are you kidding me? Are you, like, actually kidding me? I'm just gonna look into the settings again. Input. Toggle docking controls. Toggle precision controls. Okay, they were in docking mode. Okay. Okay. Maybe even the engines will work now. Okay. Precision mode. Yep. Okay. Jeez. I think that was back in the VAB. We once hit the delete key to try and delete a part. And that changed the flight control mode instead of deleting the part. Which it really should not do that. But okay, at least finally we found that out. Oh. Okay. Now we have super overkill control surfaces, overkill reaction wheels, and probably even working gimbal on top. So this is the control authority to the 11 rocket. And this time I'm going to try and keep myself from accidentally pressing spacebar when I shouldn't. Oh, our SIS. There we go, and SRBs. Let's go. And we have control. Finally. Ah. Okay, let's see. 60, 70 meters. We pitched over a little bit too much, so I'm keeping it a little bit straighter for a moment longer. Okay. Our thrust is on the low side. I'm not sure what's up with that. Also, let's roll out of the way. There we go. 300 meters per second, 45 degrees. That's fine. It's not great, but... I also don't think there's a just hold mode. Oh, I guess if you just disable and re-enable it, that works. I wish there was a setting so that you just enable the hold mode. But oh well. This works. Boost the burnout, and now finally! The first as intended separation sideways. Whoop. Well, not quite as intended. Yeah, we definitely ended up a bit shallow. But that's fine. We're gonna be fine. Their apoapsis is over 50 kilometers. Yeah, this is absolutely fine. We can't even go to just prograde. That's how fine we are. And 80 kilometers apoapsis. Now we coast. Okay. I'm also not sure I like... Oh, full thrust is now Y. Okay. I'm also not sure I like that if you just dial the time warp back with the period key, the comma key, comma is back, period is forward, that it just pauses the game there. I'd like to have a separate pause, but whatever. But yeah, you just do that so often, like, you time warp, and then to leave it, you just spam the comma key, and now you can't do the spam anymore, because then you'll pause the game. Okay, no, this is annoying me too much. Whoops. And then you have the menu doesn't pause. Although I guess if there's gonna be multiplayer, that makes a lot of sense. Max throttle. Oh, it was at Z, but it can't handle German keyboard layouts. Well, that's interesting. But now it should work. Z, yes. Okay. Oh, we are almost in orbit. 3. Let's make it pretty circular, just because we can. And we are in orbit. Now, okay, set target, yep. Minmus, okay, Minmus is slightly inclined. That's fine. It actually looks like we're at a pretty good launch window for a transfer here. Let's try and make a maneuver node. Okay, and I need to disable that silliness. Gameplay? No. User interface? No. Where do you disable the tutorial stuff? I don't see it. Oh well. There we go. That is perfect. If we... Can I look at you? There we go. Okay, we don't see the exact trajectory, but we see our entry and exit points in the sphere of influence. And I mean, that's about as center as you can get. That is absolutely perfect. So we have our maneuver node. That's going to be in 26 minutes. And we're still in our first stage. And we still have 2.6 kilometers per second. Honestly, I'm pretty sure we can, like, easily go to Minmus, land on Minmus, all with this stage without even using our upper stage, which is very silly. Now, time warp to the maneuver node. I don't see... Oh, wait. Target maneuver. There it is. SAS to maneuver node. Three, two... All the toast spam. I wish... Is there? No. So I think they got rid of the separate physics and regular time warp, which on the one hand makes some sense, but on the other hand, physics time warp was really nice if you want to rotate your craft faster, because with regular time warp it just stops rotating. Rotation is not preserved under time warp. So that's just a little bit annoying. But we'll survive this. I'll start burn in 30, 20, 10, 3, 2... Oh, the visual countdown with the lights! I love that! Now what's our thrust to weight here? Is there any way we get that info? G-force meter... Do we have G-forces? That's atmosphere, that's vertical speed. I don't see a G-force meter. Oh well. I mean, eyeballing it looks to be like 2G or something. Did we overshoot already? No. But the timer is borked because it still doesn't even tell us to stop. Wait. No, I think the orientation is just really weird. We way overshot. That's... I am very confused by these trajectories there. Okay. Either way, let's just manually eyeball this going forward. I think I need radial out here. Yep, sure do. And let's still set as target. And we need to go more. Wait. Wait. Yeah, that trajectory is so... I mean, I guess I did overshoot. I didn't pay attention to the maneuver, so I guess that's partially my fault. But, oh well. This is just extremely visually busy and makes it hard to see what's going on. I think KSP1 was more intuitive. I'm also not sure what the I2? I guess I is intersect? Okay. So let's fix that. And also, I don't see a closest approach. Distance from target 4.1. Okay. Let's just do some more radial out, and then we'll see. And this is why you want to over budget your delta V. There we go. Distance from target. Periapsis. 400 kilometers. That's pretty good. Let's see if I can get it a little bit closer. Yeah, exactly. The SOI enter and leaving is just so overwhelming. And also that it's animated. How do you... Oh my god. And getting the periapsis to show. 300, 200, 100. There we go, 90 kilometers. That's good enough. I'll take that. And I think it's time for our first EVA. Oh, we only have Valentina on board. They didn't remember the... they didn't remember all the carbonauts. Oh well. Inactive crash course? Did the capsule just explode because I did the EVA? Oh my god. Please tell me you have a usable autosave. That's from 10 minutes ago. Early access once again confirmed. Oh my goodness. What was even that warning? And we lost a fin while loading the craft? And we lost another one. Wait, we lost the same one, but again. Not gonna lie. I mean, I knew that it wasn't gonna be a super polished experience, but I still didn't expect to have this many problems. That's kind of ridiculous. And we got our fin back. And there it goes again. It gets reset every time you enter/exit time warp. Oh, that's too funny. Now let's make sure we're not on a crash course with Kerbin. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? can you just give me the periapsis info and like hold it there while I... Oh, jeez. Okay, I think I pinned it. Nope, never mind. Oh my god. This is... I mean, visual... Oh no, like this... Now we're actually impacting Minmus like this. I'll take that. I'll take that. And I should really get back into the habit of quick saving often. I think I quick saved, but I didn't see the confirmation. Did you quick save? Yes. Excellent. Can I... Escape doesn't get you out of that menu. So many little things, I swear. So many little things. Okay, here we go. We have a visual timer for the burn. I swear, we will land on Minmus today. We will. This time the maneuver is working out as intended, at least. There we go. Actually on a collision course. And there we go. That should be... Oh, it's a little bit too much. We don't have RCS backwards. I should have just let it be in a collision course and then adjust later. Okay. Also, what I think happened earlier with the EVA destroying the capsule is that the rocket was rotating. So maybe astronauts spawned and then the capsule like glitched into the astronaut and then the capsule exploded as a result. So let's quick save and try this again with a non-rotating rocket. There we go. Ooh, the little RCS sounds. That's cool. Is that not... Ah, there we are. Wait, I'm walking? Do they have magnetic boots? Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. And we'll actually... Oh, the controls for it are super wonky, though. Super wonky. F and board. There we go. Successful spacewalk, and no Kerbal or capsule died. Okay. That is pretty. And now we are off. There's the Mun. Hello. Probably can't even see Minmus because it's so much further away and also smaller. Oh, wait, our electric charge is full? We don't even have our solar panels deployed. But now we do. Boop, 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 boop. Minmus is there. So it should be... Where's Kerbin? Oh god, no, I kind of lost orientation. I think somewhere here. I wonder if that could be Duna. Okay, now it should definitely be Mun, and I think then a bit further out. Yeah. So Minmus should be out here somewhere in this area. I think, yep, we are getting very close. Wait, did I do an encounter with the Mun? Oh no, okay. This was definitely planned, and we're doing a combined Mun-Minmus mission. Everything is as intended. Let's see, what's our delta V? Yeah, 4 kilometers. Everything is as intended. So, I'm gonna do a Mun landing. And then we'll see. Think we can do both the Mun and Minmus. 600. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Yeah, we should be good. Kilometers. Let's do 25. And let's hope the terrain values are not calculated much differently to Color Space Program 1, or we might have an unintended encounter with a mountain there. Now let's get closer. It looks pretty cool though. Like, there's really no question that KSP2 looks so much better than 1. $50 seconds to periapsis. That's all fine. And yeah, we're gonna land with this stage on the Mun. And then we're still gonna do a big chunk of our launch into orbit again. I love this control surface. It's just so glitched. And goodbye once again. And I know you'll be back again as well. Now, where do we want to land? That crater, I like the look of that. Let's try and aim for that. rotate faster. Thanks for dropping by and have fun with the watch party. That's... Oh, hang on. I think I need anti-normal, maybe? I should just go with, like, north. I need north. And yeah, this is south. That is definitely the wrong direction. That's because I'm in a retrograde orbit. That is very unusual. And there we go. That's what I want. And a bit up too. So we can then... Why are you switching camera when I do time warp stuff? Okay. Fly a bit closer here. And is it this crater? Might be. Yeah, I think that's our crater. Okay. Ooh, we picked up a spin there. And some bugs, because now our engine is not working. I think the stage got borked and it's no longer connected. Wow. Just wow. Yep, no, the stage is no longer connected. Well, I already know I'm not gonna be playing too much Kerbal Space Program 2 in the very near future. That gets quite frustrating. Okay. Orient. Honestly, wouldn't have minded a couple extra reaction wheels as is. To be fair, the stage wasn't intended to be used as a... Oop. Space station, no. Oh, I did the wrong. I did south again instead of north. I will never learn. There we go. I'm not sure what our crater was the last time. I'm just gonna go for this one. Ooh, can I do... Oh no, just generally the MUN, not the specific location. Oh, I forgot to check the nav ball. Ugh. Yeah, this is where some physics time warp would be really nice to cut down on the rotation times. Now retrograde and some north. There we go. on track to this crater, and now we go pure retrograde. I was gonna quick save, but maybe not while the rocket is rotating. I don't trust the game to handle that. That is definitely not the safest landing trajectory. But also we have literally still our first stage with its engine there with way more thrust to weight than you need for a Mun landing. So we're gonna be fine. And there we go, crater. Now, quick save again. And time for some more time warp. I don't think you get an impact countdown, which would be kinda nice. I guess we have to work with just our altitude readings. Oh, and we picked up a hell of a lot of rotation again, and I think it's this... No, I think we still have the stage this time. But that rotation is... a lot. That definitely makes things difficult. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think we can cancel it out. And we're still 10 kilometers up, and it's also ground, not sea level. Ground is definitely what we want. Auto ground, yeah, that's fine. It's not really keeping on the retrograde marker though, which is annoying. Especially for the landing portion. That's really important. Okay. Time to fall. I think we have 90 meters a second in the stage left. So this is actually going to be perfect. We're going to be using the rest... Oh god. It's bugging out. And it's rotating us with the nose down now. After going out of time warp there. Wonder if doing it again. Nope, that just made it worse. I think that's still to do with the fin. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reload again because of this particular bug. Oh man. I honestly thought like, oh, I'm just gonna fly to like Minmus and land there, like what could be so hard there? Turns out a lot of things. A lot of them. Whoa. Yep. That is a lot of rotation. $70. I think I'm just gonna not time warp anymore for the rest of this landing. Which is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. gonna take like a minute from here on, or maybe 1.5 or something. I will try and stage mid-flight and land then with our upper stage here. So that's gonna be interesting. The SAS is really useless. I think it's still in orbit mode maybe. But I also don't know how to change that if that is the case. Nah. I think it just sucks at keeping the retrograde there. Alright, let's just go with up. It doesn't even hold up. Okay, I'm just gonna fly this manually. Who needs SAS anyway? Oh, I think that was the stage. Can I get a view on my spacecraft, please? Like, hello? I think it's the thing where we're stuck inside the craft again. Oh my god. How many problems can you have? So we need to stage, quickly time warp so we glitch out of the stage again. Oh, goodness. And the SAS is just literally giving up. It just disabled itself earlier there. Okay. Hopefully, we are gonna time warp, but hopefully, since we're ditching finally this long initial stage with the bugged fin and everything, hopefully that means we either won't pick up much of a rotation, or then if we still do, it just won't matter as much. Okay, like 20 seconds to impact. Okay. Stage. And then a quick time warp. And we're free! Our camera is still awful, but we are free, and we're actually flying up again. Okay. Jesus. Why? Can I please view my craft here? Wow. Okay. Okay, first extend our landing gear. Also, the SAS is really over-aggressive with this one. Okay. I wish F was just a quick reset of the SAS, including holding then the current position of when you press it. That's such a useful feature, especially for flights like this. Okay, very slow. I mean, our camera is very much not helping, but I'm pretty confident we can at least get this landing now. Unless some new issue pops up. Yeah, SAS is being very sassy. $20 meters? Oh god, I forgot about the camera being so borked. Oh god. My kingdom for a useful camera. Oh, can totally do this. Also, like, without using a good SAS. Oh no, that's not... Oh, that was close. Also, technically we landed. That's it, I'm heading to Minmus now. That was our Mun landing. We touched down, and then we left a few seconds later. Oh my goodness. I wonder if I'll ever get my camera back. Can I, like, control from here? No. Seriously. Yeah, look at the SAS going wild without actually... I mean, I think at this point it's probably too much SAS. Oh wait, that's a coupler. I want utility, reaction wheel. Here, let's dial you down by a lot. And then let's make sure we're actually... Ooh, what's that? Why are we rotating? Maybe I do need this after all. I mean, this is stable enough that I'm gonna try saving and loading now to hopefully fix the camera in before perfect landing. Yes. Of course that didn't work. I don't even know at all where it is now. No idea. Oh, wait. Thought I saw something earlier there. What if I do this? Okay, now it got stuck while flying through space. I think the Kraken just ate this. Oh yeah, Valentina is glitching out badly. Ooh. Interesting. And the craft is moving again. Oh my god. What's even going on? And it's, I mean, now it's, oh, I think it's there. Holy cannoli. Please tell me some camera controls. Because I would really, really like some camera controls. Camera fine move with Alt. Flight camera mode is V. And let's just put you at this. And then let's try... Yeah, no, that's not helping. The changing also doesn't work. Nah, I'm calling this one lost to the Kraken. It's spaced out. Yup. Well, that's the very first thing. Let's get rid of these control surfaces, because I have a suspicion they were the ones that summoned the Kraken, which led up to the camera problems and why we had to actually abandon this flight in the end. But yeah, given that gimbal works now, we can also remove some of these reaction wheels that are super overkill. I'm gonna keep... Actually, if we're gonna use the stage in space a lot, then let's keep those two. Okay. I can't remember if I now actually changed anything. Okay, I do want to just try something else now, though. I want to build a plane. Let's save this. Maybe we'll come back to... Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. Very nice. Okay, do we need to get to the hangar instead? Or is there even a hangar? There might not be. Okay. Let's see. What kind of cockpit do we want? Let's go. Okay, no, I don't think I quite like the shape of that. So let's take that. Air intake, front. There we go. Oh no, your methyl locks. I want just... Just methane? I thought they were... Ah, they're in a separate group here. There we go, just methane tanks. Jet engines, let's see, what do we got? Tiny one, 2085. Let's see, max temperature. They don't have anything like max velocity listed, but I'm just gonna guess Whiplash will be best for flying very fast. And now I'm really interested because there are... I guess let's... Okay, that's maybe a bit large. Procedural wings in the base game. That's definitely exciting. Now, how do they work? What did I just do? Did I... Did I make... What? I can't select the wing anymore. Why can I not select the... What? And also... What? That is so strange. Now... Okay. Okay. But yeah, I was... Yeah, no, that does a thing to the stuff. How do you shape the wings then? I can't even right click on them. Maybe in the controls? Global EVA. Stack attachment. Center camera in VAB. Sure would like that for flying as well. Oh, let me guess, that's also inverted because of the keybind shenanigans. Okay, well, at least I'm not seeing any specific keys, so I don't know how the procedural wings work at all. Oh wait, I think right now I might have flux. What did I even add there? Changeling transform. Wing. Oh no, it was the wing. Stabilizer. Just pressing random keys at this point to see if anything does anything. I don't know. Maybe this will fly. Also, it looks like it has some control surfaces built in, which is interesting. So let me just check. Wait. Yeah, that has some control surfaces. Pitch and roll, I guess. This is gonna fly horrible. Can I have different symmetry mode, please? Can I mirror instead of radial? Is that a thing? Or doesn't do it like it usually does? Ah, there we go. Yeah. But yeah, that looks awful. There we go. Now, engine. We should probably add some landing gear. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna push the wings back anyway, and then the landing gear position won't be quite as awkward as well. I mean, that is... I should probably get rid of one of the fuel tanks, or maybe... Are there shorter ones? No, it's just the one in small size. That's not great. I mean, I could always clip them, I guess. Let's clip them and reduce the fuel in one of them to make our own small fuel tank. Wow, and that's also bugged. Like, if you just click to remove them, it doesn't work, and then you toggle it on again and then off, and then they go away. Center of mass indicators. That's a mess. Okay. Like this, and then you go to 1 ton. And then let's look at you again. I mean, I'm generally not great at building planes, but that one is just gonna be horrible. I mean, I do wish I could, like, actually design wings I want them. Ah, fuck it, I'm gonna add canards. That way I can pull the main wings a bit backwards again. Although I don't want them to be that big. I mean, stabilizers should have a control surface, but I really want an all-moving one for there. I'm not sure what exactly this is, but I'm adding it. Okay. And now... This is extremely silly, and it's gonna fly awful. But now at least we have a chance to take off without getting a tail engine strike from rotating on the runway. So that's something. It's less awful than it could have been. You know what? If we have these, we can make these pitch only, and then we make these roll only. I should probably... I mean, these are wider, but these are longer. Or exactly the other way around, depending on how you see it. It's gonna be fine. And you are the fly probably not safe. I just gave it the name fly probably not safe. Why are you telling me that I'm overwriting something with the same name? I literally just gave this name. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, let's just click save and see what it does. I think it overwrote the rocket. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah. I am losing count of how many issues we've already found with this game. And it didn't even... No, the name is there. Whew. Do we have any idea how much air intake the jet engine needs and how much intake the intake we have provides? Generator intake air 31 kilograms per second max. And what's our intake say? I think it's this one. It only... I don't know, 10. And I think we need 20 something. Let's add... I mean, that's gigantic. And these don't actually give us a lot of air, but at least they don't stand out quite as much. Maybe I had clicked on the rocket, or the rocket was automatically selected and that's why it overwrote the rocket or something. I don't know. Also, hang on, do we have an autosave of the rocket earlier? No, of course not. I mean, not like it was anything super... Oh. That was the wrong kind of back button. At least we just saved. I mean, I already know it's gonna be awful, but let's see how it does. Runway, yes. Wait, 0 meters per second? Why? Why do you say 0? We do have methane on board. And we have air intakes. You do use methane, right? Yes. So I don't know what it's complaining about. We'll see. I've successfully landed or splashed down. Not quite, game. Not quite. There we go. We do have thrust. Ooh, look at those effects. Well, it can take off. That's something. That makes it better than a lot of other planes that I've built. Okay, hang on. One moment. Need to ban someone in Twitch. If I can figure out how. Ban. Boop. Though the message is still there. Hey. Onwards. We are flying. I also half expected the plane to just break up with me just pulling all the way up. And we're still accelerating, flying straight up. Getting to Mach 1 now. And there we go, faster than speed of sound. Okay, we're accelerating like crazy, and we're approaching Mach 2 here. We're finally stopping accelerating. We're at 20 kilometers up. Our apoapsis is 55 kilometers? Wow. Yes. I mean, in case you didn't know, jet engines KSP are not very realistic. This is a good example of why and how. We're like almost in space. Space around Kerbin starts at 70 kilometers, and we're going to be at like almost 55. 15 kilometers short. There, we even... The display switched over to orbit mode because we're so damn high in our plane. And we didn't even... This wasn't even the most optimal trajectory for flying as high as possible. Oh, man. I mean, now I gotta try. Can I get into space with this plane? Okay. First, of course, we have to catch our fall down here. It's gonna be interesting, to say the least. It should be fine. It's only KSP after all. We definitely don't need the engine. And I'm just trying to create as much drag as possible. Yeah, we're almost down to Mach 1 now. Ooh. Funky. And there we go. "12 kilometers. There, 11.7. And we caught ourselves. Wonder how high we can just casually cruise. "165 kilonewtons, hell yeah." The vertical speed is also completely borked. It shows like less than +10. Even though we're climbing at like, I don't know, 200 meters per second or something. Okay, we're 20 kilometers. Let's level out and just build speed. Although we might be too high to effectively build speed already. But still, very easily flies at 20 kilometers. Let's see. 1 kilometer per second. Around Mach 3. Let's see if I can level out here. And oh wow, we're still accelerating, and how much? This is definitely one of those cases where not having heating working is working very much in our favor. Like, these are speeds where heating becomes incredibly punishing. And I think that's about our max speed, 1.26 kilometers per second. So now let's be crazy and just pull straight up with that speed. Okay, we did still end up losing a lot of it, but there's no question we're faster than we were earlier. Maybe I should have just gone for straight up instead of 45 degrees. Yeah, our apoapsis is lower. How far are we away already? Yeah, quite a bit away. Like this, you can fly around Kerbin in probably not too long. Hang on, a radius, I think it's pretty much exactly a tenth from Earth, so like 600 something radius. So you're looking at, what, 4,000 kilometers? Circumference? And at over 1 kilometer a second, you're at like 1 hour to circumvent Kerbin. Yeah, that's not too bad. Can definitely do that. Although I'm not sure you'll have enough fuel with this as is. But yeah, we've done crazier things in Realism Overhaul in KSP1. We actually flew around Earth, like real scale. It took like, I don't know, 8 hours or something. That was interesting. Whoa. Okay, let's maybe try SAS. Okay. This time I'm gonna do something similar, but not the same. So I'm gonna gather speed, but then when I pull up, I'm gonna pull straight up instead of 45-degree angle, and then we'll see how high we get. 1.2 kilometers per second. Oh yeah, we have a higher top speed here, and we're slightly higher than last time. Yeah, 1.34. Let's go. Oh, we're actually running out of atmosphere before we can finish our pull-up. Oh, that's wild. So we do have to start the pull-up at when we're deeper down in the atmosphere. Problems when you're going that damn fast. Also, like, the plane should really honestly just disintegrate. Casually pulling fully back when going 1.2 kilometers per second. Also, the time warp is still on. That is very interesting. I guess it does double as physics warp, but you can't do it like, you can't force it in space. But while in atmosphere, it automatically is like physics warp in KSP1 used to be. Okay, now let's fly lower so we have more atmosphere to pull up. Let's see, let's try 11 kilometers. That's roughly what we had in our first and so far highest attempt. No, in our first attempt we went straight up. We don't have as much speed here. Okay, once I reach 11, I'm gonna pull up. And yet the SAS is not very happy. Okay, let's see. Again, we're not getting as high. We're still accelerating a bit, but we're barely there, 48.5. It might just be straight up the most efficient to immediately fly up. That's interesting. Okay, now can I set a marker for KSC somehow? I don't think I can. Because now if I can manage to fly it back, that would be cool. Right, I did want to turn around before I do more straight up tests, and I forgot, so we continued flying further away. And here our speed did swap to orbit mode already again, which is definitely a good sign for a plane performing well. Okay, let's get some time warp in here. Reaching our highest point. 46 kilometers above ground. Okay, 30 kilometers. Definitely starting to notice the atmosphere more. And come on. I don't know if this engine has thrust vectoring. Gimbal enabled, yes. Although I don't know how much. How to pull out of a dive. Step 1. Engage your jet engine at full throttle. And it worked better than the last time, honestly. Okay, now. We're just gonna try and fly as level as possible. Though I think if we're going for max speed, we do need to fly a bit higher, since air drag will limit us. I mean, I guess this plane isn't as garbage as I expected it to be. I think we need to go a little more north. North should be this way. Let's see, how is that? Yep, no eyeballing that, that's pretty much bang on. I'm going 1.3 kilometers per second. Just like that. One point three three. 1.333. Oh, can I get to 13337? 1337, yeah. Oh, we're still climbing as well. Well, if we stop climbing, there we go. 1340. There you can tell from the map mode how we're flying, how fast we're flying. Also, that flickering light is very annoying. But yeah, you can literally watch it moving in the map view. That's great. I mean, how much is that? Maybe another 150, 200 kilometers or something. Probably in a minute of flying, we're back at KSC. Good morning, pile of cats. We're currently flying around in a plane that is way better than it has any right to be, because we just slapped something together in 5 minutes. But we're flying at like around Mach 4. Not quite, but close to it. And we also almost reached space earlier. Ooh, I could slap a rapier engine on this bitch. Rapier engines are the hybrid engines, so they have both an air-breathing mode and also a rocket engine mode. So we could actually fly into space using it. Ooh, also, look at those details on that stabilizer. That is really interesting. And, oh yeah, we're getting closer. Our predicted impact site is almost there. Oh, and we're flying into a sunrise. That's also awesome. I wonder if F2 is still... Yes, F2 is still removing the UI. And even though we're only getting like 40 FPS, it's honestly been pretty smooth with the plane. Oh, we accidentally climbed to 20 kilometers again. As you do. Just accidentally. Okay, now we have to really... Okay, I guess it's a little bit further. Not quite yet. Time to get rid of all our velocity and altitude. I mean, we should technically be able to see it, assuming it is visible at all through the clouds. Should be somewhere there. I'm definitely gonna slow down here at least. I still don't actually see KSC itself, but I'm definitely heading in exactly the right direction. Yep. It's gotta be there. So pretty. Oh, yep, there it is. There you can see the runways, and I was wondering if those roundish areas were the launch pads, and it looks like that might have been right. Now, the safe thing to do would be try to land this, but I also kind of want to just fly around KSC a bit and see how it handles in like some sharp turns and stuff. With obviously then a very high probability of crashing. Also, ooh. Camera view. Okay, this is only for external. I wonder how you can get into internal view. I'm pretty sure it used to be C in Kerbal Space Program. Oh! I think we ran out of fuel. Okay. Hang on. We're not... Oh, God. Oh, God. Let's try and land this. I did not keep an eye on the fuel gauge. I mean, so far... I mean, this is very much not like you'd want to do a landing approach. But it so far it looks like it should be fine. I think we oh, we can't pull up enough. Oh! Everything's fine. Everything's fine. This mission was perfectly nominal. Now, how do you recover? Recover vessel. Perfect. I wanna go Space Center. There we go. The first successful mission. Oh dear. Okay, first let's time warp until it's day here. And then we can roll out again and fly around a bit in KSC. There. Can I just click on the runway? Oh god, which... Probably this one? I don't know why there's so many of them. That's very weird. It also doesn't say autosave there. But I think it's that. Okay. Yeah, it's a very fast takeoff, but we also have like I don't know, 1.5 G acceleration or something crazy. Yeah, no, yeah. It was 7.5 tons, which means we now have 3 G thrust weight ratio of over 3.5. That's crazy. And wow, the turns you can do, and it doesn't break up from the aero forces, which really it should. High tower. Whoa, okay. Ended up losing a lot of speed. Oh, I wonder if we can fly through those gaps on the bottom of the dish there. Oh, that's really hard though, if it's possible. That's cool. I think I need a joystick for that. Yeah, no. Oh, I did it! Woohoo! Let's go! Let's fucking go! There's the bridge. I was actually looking for that. I would have been very surprised if they didn't keep this particular bridge. Okay, but I do need a better approach than this. I wish I could also try flying first person, which would make flying through there even more difficult, but it would still be interesting. I also want to see just the IVAs. I haven't even... Oh god, yeah. That's also not happening, but at least I didn't crash. I don't think I've seen any of the capsule IVAs either. I wonder if IVAs are even a thing. Yeah, basically the internal views from the capsules or planes. I want to see those. Okay. Ooh, yes! 2 out of 2! Hell yeah! I feel invincible! How's our fuel? Yeah, we already burned like a third of our fuel. I mean, we are pretty much full thrust all the time. Also, heli landing pads on top of the VAB. Very classic. Oh, I know what I want to do next. I want to build a rocket that lands on the VAB. You can fly past some of the launch pads. I wonder if they all look the same. That all looks very familiar to what we've seen earlier. I think this is the launch... No, maybe, I think that one over there, closer to the main KSC. It's probably where we launched earlier. Yeah, that looks very similar. They're probably all the same. There's a statue there or something. I want to get a closer look at that. Let's bleed off some speed. Nice and slow. And the effects there on the wings. Looks great. Ah, it's a giant Kerbal in a spacesuit. And with our flag. It's very nice. Ooh, 40 meters per second. Pools. I wonder if this time around the pools will actually count as water. In KSP1 there were also pools in the KSC, but the water just wasn't actually simulated by the game. Like, I think you could just like fly through it and stuff. Honestly? Okay, there was one way in which this plane handles up optimally. That was in the landing approach. I couldn't pull up as much as I wanted. So we have insufficient pitch control for landings. But otherwise, I think that's honestly the only real issue with this plane that we found so far. And it just fucking goes. Let's see if our altitude is any different than the first time around. Kilometers and still accelerating while flying straight up. It's so ridiculous. Now I kind of want to try making a plane a dual engine. Oh, we're almost in space. Oh, we're gonna be like 2 kilometers short of space. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I've also been time warping now, or this would have taken a long time to get up here. Yeah, 67 above ground. Well, the ground and sea level are currently the same. And almost 68 kilometers. Space begins at 70. We're exactly 2 kilometers and 26 meters short of space. I wonder if we just slap on a couple more air intakes. That way we could probably keep accelerating for longer, and it might just make that bit of a difference. Okay. Hopper rocket is delayed. Next step, trying to make this plane actually reach space instead of almost. Oh, man. Okay, now let's land this. I'm gonna try and land on a left runway. This time maybe I can also do a slightly better approach. I mean, at least we haven't had any like weird bugs with planes yet, so that's cool. Although I am really curious if that one bug with the control surface wasn't there, if then everything would have been fine. It's still pretty oof that bugs that massive exist. But if it's at least just that bug and otherwise things work fine, that would be something. Okay. I mean, I said I was gonna try and do a better approach, and now we're doing whatever this is. Just good that, I mean, everything, this is ridiculously oversized for a plane like this, and there. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh, hi. Okay. I've bonk. I've read about landing gear issues. Now I know what they meant. I mean, nothing exploded. So this isn't just a good landing, but a great one. I'll take it. Also very aggressive brakes. Okay. Recover! Okay, and I guess off to the VAB. Man, the faster loading times sure are nice though. Okay. 2 more air intakes. Save and where the Kerbal Manager Valentina. Wait, come on. But there we go. And launch. I'm really interested how this is gonna go. I'm really interested in how it's gonna go. Okay. I don't remember when I pulled up just the last time where we almost reached space. Okay, let's see how fast we can go just at 2 kilometers up. Oh, it might have also made a difference that our fuel tank was nearly empty. Oh, hello SAS. Yeah, SAS does not like flying this slow and this fast. Which is kind of fair. Yeah, we can still get up to like 800 meters per second. Even this close to the ground. That's pretty impressive. Let's just try and pull up. And let's go. Although I'm feeling this won't be as good as like getting up to speed like around here. Like 8 kilometers maybe. Let's do that. But we also just casually got from 2 kilometers altitude to 10 in like 30 seconds or something silly. And there, let's really get up to speed. Let's translate 8 kilometers this time. Meters per second. And 1,000. Just casually Mach 3 again. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have a higher velocity this way. Earlier, when pulling up from very low, our velocity came down to like 300 meters per second at one point. Oh, we can actually use the SAS for up. That is actually exactly what we need here. And that attempt's not gonna work out. Yeah, that's much worse. I mean, at least 3 means we can later look up in the recording when exactly we pulled up in back when we almost reached space. I mean, now we were at 8:25. Let's try at 4 kilometers. Oh, and time warp. You don't have to sit through all of this in real time. Why is this orbit SAS engaged? Okay. Oh right, time warp is still on. Almost forgot. And now I lost orientation. Okay, we need to fly straight west. And we're gonna fly over the KSC again. Alright, 4 kilometers. We said. Or I guess 3. It still sucks that you can't use SAS at these speeds and altitudes, but the precision controls are working out pretty damn well. Okay, let's see. Oh, not down, up. I don't think we're as fast. Although, actually, 800... Oh... It's very close again. 68? 69? 69.3? Okay, I mean, it goes down a bit from air drag again as well. But that's like... From 2 kilometers off to 1.3 kilometers off. So close. So damn close. Honestly, instead of adding intakes, I think if you just tried like several altitudes to see what gives you the best result at work. Also, that one moment when it was accidentally set the SAS2 down instead of up, that cost us a little bit of velocity. I wonder if that made the difference. Either way, I'm not gonna spend any more time on this. I'm gonna land this, and then I think that's about... I mean, I guess we could try a SSTO space plane with slipping a rapier on it. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna try a rocket again, and this time actually land on Minmus. I think I want to do that at least once. We technically landed on the Mun early already. Before then, all the bugs crackened the craft away. And with some luck, avoiding fins will avoid at least the same glitch from happening again. I still wonder how exactly that glitch worked. Like, I would have thought it was like a booster on the separation, just taking a fin with it. But then why did it... Yeah, just how did that bug came to be? And why did it keep coming back? That was so weird. Okay, I'm gonna try landing this plane in Time Warp X2 now. What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? mean, if nothing else, also I love how the sun is reflected on the runway here. If nothing else, it looks like they made the physics time warp less janky, which is definitely also one of the bigger issues KSP1 had. And technically I landed before the runway, but I landed in time warp. Perfect. Boink. Recover. But yeah, planes have been working out great. I mean, unrealistically great. I guess I have to rebuild the rocket now. Although, if I just rebuild pretty much the same thing again, I'm gonna make it smaller though. We don't need that much delta V. And now I wonder... favorites. All the parts you like. I wonder why why those parts aren't favorites. But yeah. The saving though, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna call this one. And now if I click save, it shouldn't try to overwrite anything. But there it asks me overwrite something. And there's definitely not a build with that name. And here the name is Rocket 2 and here vehicle name is Rocket 2. Is it the workspace? Is the workspace the actual name that it cares about? What if I do this? Is somehow the workspace the actual name? Wait, these are all called new workspace. So the actual save name, this is the name that you care about, not the vehicle name. Okay, well at least that makes some sense. And I also can see making that distinction given that now in KSP2 you can build several craft at once. In KSP1 you could only do one by one and it was really awkward with sub-assemblies. So that makes sense, I guess. Lesson learned. Okay, well at least shouldn't happen to me then again that I delete the whole rocket again by accident. Okay, big parachute, thermal, heat shield, even though we don't need it because heat is not modeled yet. Also, is there just straight up some... It looks like the windows here are missing, or maybe it's just... No, I think they're in. They just look very clear when you look at them up front. Also, those seats look pretty cool. I mean, those sharp edges are like a huge hazard, but otherwise... Okay. Decoupler... now we did have reaction wheel. Slap an antenna again as well. Not like it really costs us anything. I think we're medium. Okay, that's maybe a bit... Did we have one or two in this stage? Let's see. What says the Delta V? Delta V says we had these. Okay. And landing gear. Yep. Right, solar. The shielded ones. There we go. Let's do the action groups. Gear. Ground. There. Toggle. Really needs a toggle all symmetry partners thing. And custom group 1. At least I'm starting to get used to also here bug that you have to click twice for a lot of things to happen. But yeah, at least I'm starting to get used to how everything's laid out here. Ooh, that battery looks really cool. Okay. Next. Decoupler. Structural adapter to large. Also, I really wish shift and clicking anywhere on the rocket would still allow you to move the whole rocket. Oh yeah, alt is that. Controls also not. Yeah, maybe it's just not a thing yet. I hope they add that, because having to explicitly click on the root part to be able to move the whole rocket would be extremely annoying. Okay. I think 3 is gonna be fine. I think we had 4 last time. Oh no, actually the large ones. Okay. 2 of those. Engine. Mammoth. Let's go. And then our very nice boosters. 400 kilograms. What's our total mass? Right now, 284 tons. Honestly, might not make a huge difference, but I don't want to add 800 kilograms of decoupler. Let's use these. They're perfectly fine. It also, I'm not even sure the separatrons did anything at the booster separation. But I'm also not sure what to do about that. Maybe we need to add more of them. Like, I would really expect them to handle that. Shift for more info. 12 kilograms per second, 60. They should burn for 5 seconds. Huh. I don't know. Let's add a couple more than we had. Oh, we could also add a launch escape system. I think I wanna. Let's do a radial parachute instead. Ooh. That looks really slick. Okay. Radial mount parachute, large one. You don't say anything about deployed. Okay, we get a drag force. This one is half the drag and also a third of the mass. So really, these radial chutes are more mass efficient than the top-mounted one. I mean, I guess it is a full-ass nose cone, so that makes some sense. But yeah, let's add these 2, and you know, while we're doing it, let's add a drogue one as well. Not like we really need it, but also it's just cool having a drogue chute. Can I deploy settings? There we go. Min pressure. Deploy attitude. Yes, safe. Min pressure altitude 2,500. Let's do 3,000. And these radial ones, and I guess we have to set them individually as well. You get 800, so we have to not wait as long. Oh, wait. 16? Am I? It jumps around so much with the scroll wheel. But yeah, it looks like those work with asymmetry. Okay, 700. Should totally be fine. They should even work at 700 without drogue chutes, although that might be a bit clenchy. Again, it doesn't highlight. There, what is that? I have no idea. I guess it is the launch escape system. Okay. And if we do that, we need our abort group set with engine. I guess it's the bottle rocket it's called. Enable bottle rocket and right, I have to navigate here. And this decoupler. And I guess parachutes should stage as well. I don't think I've seen a only deploy while going down setting, but utility. Utility is way up here, even though utility in this list is on the very bottom. I really don't like that it's not consistent. Okay. You arm. I mean, this time we're overwriting the same rocket. But also, like, notice how here only the craft name gets displayed and not the workspace name. That is very much not okay. Did it overwrite one of the planes again? I can't even tell. That saving menu is horrible. Let's move on from that. And given last time they did so little, I guess we can add a whole bunch of separatrons and then we'll see. I can't tell. Other way around. This way. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3 are already getting pretty laggy adding the parts there. And some struts. They're like freezing for like a second or something. To be fair, the game hasn't crashed yet, so we're still running on that first instance. Is that everything? We might be done now. Alright, staging. Yes, staging is important. Decouplers. That's boosters. Come on. Solid boosters. Then solid booster SEP. Launch escape. New stage. And for the landing, decouple and parachutes. Sounds good. I'm not sure when we're gonna jettison the escape system yet, but probably before the first stage runs out. Okay, so thrust to weight. Right, you can't deal with that. 2.3. Yeah. I might. Oh, you can't adjust the thrust on the SRBs. Oh. Okay. How's our thrust with just the SRBs? Wait, that is definitely wrong, game. That is definitely wrong. Please. Game, please. And why is it not letting me? I wanted it in a new stage. Oh my goodness. why does it say thrust to weight of 0.04 for the SRBs? That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. I mean, we can also math it out. That's fine. 3.3 meganewtons times 2, 6.6 meganewtons. That's 660 tons of thrust, so slightly over 1. That's fine. That's really good, actually. So we can help with our liquid engine at first full thrust, and then we can throttle that down until the solid rocket boosters burn out. But then we won't have gimbal. Well, we can throttle down a little. That's fine. Okay. Okay, now I really want to know. We have these 2 fly not safe. Okay, now it didn't ask me for a confirmation. That's a good sign. That means nothing wonky probably happened. Okay, let's go. This time, hopefully, actually to min-miss. And that's probably gonna be the last mission for today as well. Because it looks like it's been 3 hours already, which time flies. Time flies! And so does... Oh no, never mind. I need to fix Kerbals. I need to go back. Whoop. We're landing not 1 Kerbal on min-miss, but 3. Kind of weird they don't fill the capsule automatically with 3. Valentina. Let's see, who else? Darim and Manji. Manji is a fun name. Okay, this time for realsies. Maybe. I was gonna do a countdown, but we'll get that done for us. So let's start the countdown. Oh no, the staging is wrong. The staging is wrong. Okay, I fixed the staging. And main engine now. Oh wait, that was the wrong way around. It doesn't matter, we're in Kerbal land. Igniting the solid rocket boosters first and then liquid. That's hilarious. Our exhaust of the center engine is much weaker this time. Last time it was almost as bright as the solid rocket boosters. That's really interesting. Now let's very, very gently start our gravity turn. Very, 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 very gently. And let's also rotate. We might be a little bit shallow again. I'm gonna try and straighten it out a little bit. Also gonna make it as perfectly east as I can. That is close to perfect. I think we're gonna be fine now with prograde. Look at that gorgeous SRB exhaust. Damn. Those visuals are fucking next level. Holy shit. And there, the exhausts expand more. Oh, boosters. And there we go. Separatrons definitely doing their job now. Definitely. Okay, time to jettison the launch escape system. Oh, really? You don't decouple it? Are you kidding me? You need to put a separate decoupler there. That was so well done in KSP1 that it just, when you stage it, it fires and flies off. Although, to be fair, I'm not sure. Wait. Wait, oh no, the thrust was limited! Oh no! Okay, well this just became a very Kerbal launch. Very Kerbal. I think I'm losing control as well. Oh, well that explains why the exhaust was so dim. Oh my god. Oh, what a beautiful launch. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think it's time to revert to launch. Oh. Okay, and now I can also fix the staging, but in the right way. There, liquid engine, then SRBs, and liquid engine now has thrust at 100%. Perfect. Okay, let's try this again. And let's go. Definitely with better acceleration this time as well. Jettison. It has a jettison button. I wonder if that will actually jettison it. Or if that'll also just burn it like earlier. Okay, yeah, our acceleration so good. And rotate. Alright, I should just get the prograde SAS locked in at least. That's pretty important. There we go, that's a much more nominal launch. Even says here, status nominal. For what is this? I think that's the engine, yep. Yep. Can throttle down liquid engine for a bit. Yeah, 40% sounds good. We'll keep some gimbal authority. Now we can enjoy again. Okay, that disconnect. Pretty sure that's not realistic, the disconnect between the nozzle and the bright plume of the SRBs. Although, we're at higher altitude, I'm not 100% sure. Oh, it's actually almost time to engine cutoff. Okay, this is gonna be very funny.